So we feel like we had to make this video.
How come? Are you a network marketer? I heard the other day that some people at the top of companies are only making $2,000 to $3,000 a month in network marketing. What? If that is even true,
For all your time, all your hard work.
that is ridiculous. I don't know if we'd say what we were making, but when we were at the top of the company, it was a lot more. It was with network marketing. I'm not gonna lie. It was like,
it was life-changing money, right?
it was 4 times as much, even more, but it was still a lot of work. And you deranked, there was lots of things.
We want to bust a few things that we see going on and why, we want to give you a solution to some of the problems we see right now on social media. We've been in the industry for over 8 years. I feel like we're veterans since 2015. That makes us OGs. No, it doesn't. I don't know.
What does that mean, OG?
I don't know. Does it mean the originals? Oh, I don't know. I'm like, what is that? I'm just throwing out slang I know what it means.
I'm not cool anymore. I don't know these words.
Me neither. But what we see is we have a lot of conversations with women around the globe. And let's just face it, a lot of you all have PTSD from being in the network marketing industry. I talk about this a lot on my posts, and not that it's a whole bad industry. We're not knocking the industry. We know that, there's a reason why we've stayed in this industry, because it's an incredible way to make money.
Yes, and let's just mention this. I am a single mom, and I am very fortunate, and I do not take it for granted at all, that I can maintain this massive house and this yard. I do not have another job. I do not get support from my ex. I get nothing. It's all me. And so being able to do that is such a blessing. And so we never want to knock the industry. She's the other half of my brain. But we also never want to become complacent, I guess.
Yep.
We want to be satisfied, but not complacent.
Absolutely.
And so business is something that excites us. We love growing teams. We love learning. We love growing. We want to make our time, and the older we grow, right, our time becomes more valuable.
Absolutely.
Let's just face it.
I forgot to tell you who we are. This is my sister Tammy, and I'm Annalisa. Hi. We kind of branded ourselves as the blonde Canadian sisters, because guess what? We're sisters and we're from Canada, so it made sense, right?
And we're blonde. Now I want to dye my hair and I can't. That's the only problem.
Yeah, this branding has really messed up our options here. Yeah. Damn it. Okay. Well, we want to jump into a few things that, we found were our pain points and really changed the game for us. Because like we said, we see a lot of people, what's happening right now, a lot of people in the industry are sick of the industry. And so they are jumping into another network marketing company, but the same thing is happening. The excitement is there, the team follows them, they can rise up really high, reach those high ranks, but guess what? Every month you start back at zero. And
it's like relationship. I have to make the reference. I have to. You guys, when people get out of relationships, they jump right back in and repeat the same patterns.
True.
They're attracting the exact same thing.
Oh, good analogy.
And so it's exactly the same company, just with a different name, maybe a few different products. And they're like, this one's so amazing. It's got the more collagen, or it's got it's the same thing.
And it's all the same verbiage over and over again.
Over and over and over.
And that high can be fixed, and you can, really excel for a bit, and then there's a crash again, and you're right back to the same things that you we're struggling with in the beginning, whether it's, compensation plan changes, your team, what's it called where they're, deranking? That's not what I was going to say though. What's the other word? Oh, where you're, where you're trying to keep the inflation. No. Where's the other,
I know what you're saying.
Where's the other half of my brain right now?
So people dropping off.
Yes.
Right, I can't think of what it's called either.
The empty tanks. Put it below if you know the word.
Dropping off.
Yes.
And it can become exhausting. And again, there are network marketing companies that we rep, like we love, but that's not the only thing we do. I think that's another thing that people need to understand. Like, we are living in a different time than it was 8 years ago, where everybody had one company. Can we talk a little bit about that? I have PTSD with that. Our one company that we were with told me that my whole fitness studios, my livelihood was competition, and that their brand and their product was the reason that was successful, when it was exactly the other way around. that was competition.
Right.
But what they weren't understanding by taking away my whole fitness company and telling me, and we were making $15,000 a month at that time. So I was very nervous to lose that income. As soon as you start making income, they were like, you need to shut down that other business. What was that for? Was that so I just needed them? It didn't make sense.
It didn't make sense.
It didn't make sense. It was like, what, you don't want me to really succeed?
And the higher you get up in a company, if you've ever been near, in the top ranks, they're going to make you sign something and you can only do that. And that isn't the way the world is going. Everybody has their hands in multiple streams, and that's what we want to teach. And that's why we decided to pivot. And we want to share a few things that were game changers for us. And one of the biggest things we look for, and I think this is what everyone's looking for right now, is a high ticket sale.
It's true.
And a lot of people talk about high ticket. High ticket for us is when you are making a few hundred to a few thousand. Okay, so with
dollars a sale.
Dollars a sale. And that is a really big game changer for us. Especially if you've been exhausted in this industry, you know what it takes to, try to get 300 people or a handful of people and make the same type of money. It is a game changer. So we want to talk about a few things that were such an important game changer for us when we decided to pivot, because we did have that burnout. We did have that exhaustion from running teams. We did, try to, let's try to resurrect this. Let's do this.
And balancing I will always run teams. That is something for me I'm very, very passionate about. But not everybody is, and I don't want that to be the be all end all. I want that to be, we have things that we do because we need to make money, and then we have things we do because they're fun. Right. Like your hair. It's like, I do my hair on the side because that's my fun. I don't want to be relying on that and you to be like, if I don't make money with my hair, I'm failing, or I can't make my payments. That's how I feel about running a team.
Yeah.
That's something for me. I'm very passionate about raising up leaders. I don't want that to be the be all end all, because you know what? Then I don't have control.
Exactly.
It's all in their hands. That leads pressure, and that actually affects my leadership. And I don't even like who I am when I'm dependent on them. I don't want it to be because of that. I want it to be authentic and going, I want to raise you up. And does that help me because you're on my downline? Yeah, that's awesome. But that's just a side thing.
Exactly. So we needed to look at something very different. And this high ticket offer that we jumped in on wasn't an MLM. It was a direct sale, but you can still make passive income. And that's exactly what Tammy's saying here, which is so important. You can make passive income on a team, but you can also be self-sufficient with your own sales.
Yeah.
That was a big one. Let's talk about deranking, because deranking is something you're going to hear other companies throw around, and there's a little bit of truth to it, but there's a twist to it. It's not actually the same. When we talk about not deranking, we're talking about when we reach a level in this high ticket offer that we're with, we will never lose rank. We will always get paid at that rank. So even if I don't make a sale for 6 months and I finally make one, I'm still going to get that same commission. I want to explain the difference. In an MLM, they're going to tell you no deranking. So you're getting a name, a title.
A title, emerald.
So what? You're sapphire, you're diamond. But if you're not getting paid at that rank every month, what does that title get you?
Just like that lady said, she was at the top of the company. What did she say, 2,000 or 3? It doesn't matter. Both are bad. What? $3,000 at the top of a company, and you could say, I'm diamond? Who cares? I care what the bank account says. Sorry.
Exactly. No, we do
what
care.
It looks like on the outside.
Because that rank, what? So at a convention, it gets you some plush status.
You get to go on stage a few more times. I'm sorry. I'm over that. Like, that means nothing to me.
Exactly. So deranking is a really big deal. And for us, right now we're at a place where we can make almost $6,000 a sale. That will never change. Do you know how quickly that can accumulate, right?
So let's understand that, because I didn't actually get this for a while. That means that, it doesn't matter if you don't make a sale for 6 months. The next sale that you make, you still make 6,000. And so with most network marketing companies, you will always make whatever it is, 20, 25%, it's usually between there, on a product, no matter if you are a gold, that means you probably have around 20 people underneath you, or let's say you're an emerald and you have 300. You will make the same commission. It stays at that low. It doesn't go up, and you derank. So let's just explain that a little bit. So let's say this is what, I don't know if everyone understands this. It hasn't been in network marketing. So at the end of the month, you start from 0 every month. So at the end of the month, everybody's pushing to make sure they keep their rank. They have to have a certain amount of sales through, and if they don't, they derank. But this is the thing, when you derank from emerald to, what was the thing underneath, ruby or whatever it is, it's different in everything. But you lose tons of commission.
And that is what you will see at the end of the month when you, if you're sick of those highs and lows, get it. We get it. You are
Remember
stressed. I remember my family
She
just
had-
like, I was on the phone, you're begging people to put in an order. I never wanted to be someone like that. And I was turning into that, because if I didn't, I would
lose
miss the
thousands
rank
of
for
dollars.
thousands of dollars, qualifications for trips, all kinds. And you end up being that person that you never wanted to be. It's
Yeah, that
huge.
was really hard on you. I remember that. That was rough.
I was rough.
And I think a lot of people, that is where they're in the network marketing grind. And I have to, can I please bring this up? This is, I hope this doesn't come across as negative, but I hate when people say, just live in the grind, doing the grind. We got to do that. I don't want to be that person. I want to be, I'm living at peace. I'm creating relationships.
Yeah.
I'm not like talking a million miles an hour going from boom, 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 sell, 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 sell. That's not the life I want to live.
And I think people kind of got addicted to that's what you need to do, but there's such a better way.
And you do get addicted to the highs and lows, and I'm going to again reference it to an unhealthy relationship, you guys. That's what happens. You get addicted to those
So
highs.
you're saying that network marketing is a narcissist relationship?
Pretty much. You
There's
get
too
addicted
many
to the highs
too many
and the lows.
similarities here.
I have a hard time, and a lot of people deal with this, you guys. We're like, it's too calm, it's too whatever. We need to, our nervous systems are on high alert. That's how a lot of us are living. This last week, I cannot tell you how many people told me, I'm just like, whoa.
It's not the life we want to live. We want to create a very different lifestyle.
No, thank you.
Okay, another thing that is a really big difference, and I think this is an obstacle when people say, I mean, they know obviously the benefits of a high ticket sale, you're gonna make high commissions, but they feel like it's harder to sell. And I wanna tell you, when you have the right systems in place, when you have the right setup, and guess what? You are looking for a certain type of people. You are attracting a certain type of people when you're looking at a higher ticket sale who are really understand the investment opportunity, all about it. You are not going to attract the people who just want like a little side gig. This is actually a really, this is a business opportunity, and you're attracting these type of people. And so it is actually easier for us to make a $20,000 sale versus a $200 sale. And that is the honest truth. And when you start bringing in commissions like, $5,000 to $7,000 a sale, you can see how quickly you can reach those goals. So for us, in a network marketing company, you'd have to make 300 sales to make 10K a month. And with us right now, where we're at, you could make 2 sales and make
more.
That's mind-blowing, you guys. And that is where you really see a difference. And you can also see the efforts are different, right? Because you're not running that rat race. You're not going crazy, that burnout, that exhaustion, all of that. So that's a big,
the highs,
big
the
thing.
lows, the whole emotional roller coaster. And if you have teens, you don't need extra roller coaster.
No, you don't. One more really big positive is the systems that we set up. And that is a thing for us. We've always wanted to create, and Tammy's like really big on the back end, the creation, like she said, running a team, that's her jam, right? So to create something that we wish we would have had, to create something that someone can plug into and run with. And when we say that, I want to explain, she's going to dive into it, but when we say that, it's like if you have systems set up and you're drawing in people to you, that is the goal. And when you can have a business plan where you can think of it as an investment, and I want to compare this to something like an Airbnb or a university, you're putting money in to make money. But I'm going to tell you, very few investments give you a return of investment right off the hop. And we teach and train you how to get a return, an ROI immediately. We teach you how to rank advance immediately, so you're making thousands off of your first sale, not hundreds. And we have a system set in place. You want to touch on that?
I do want to touch on a little bit, because I know a lot of people are throwing around words like funnels, systems, blueprints, all these words that I'm hearing. And I want to explain why and how we're different, because I don't want to fall into those categories. And this is something that I developed completely from the ground up, completely. This is not taken from something. This is from 25 years of being an entrepreneur. Wait, how old am I? A long time, 30 years probably even. And training up teams. I've done this for 25 years, 30 years. That's crazy to think about. And taking all of that and then creating this. And it's really, really exciting. I was just having a meeting with one of my leaders the other day, or this morning, and she was just saying, this is the missing piece. And I said, I know, if we can just help people to see how this is what is going to take their business to the next level, regardless of what you sell. Like she was saying, it doesn't matter what you sell, you're going to have the same sales ratio. So why not make 5,000 instead of 25 bucks? Right? Because that system, our blueprint, is so well thought out, and the training that I do on it is incredible. And what I've done too, because digital marketing can seem so overwhelming, I have done all the stuff that is too hard for you if you're not planning to be a digital marketer. If you just want to use this to sell your product, I have done that hard, heavy lifting and worked very hard on this. We've been working on this for, it's almost a year now. But then you can jump in and then focus on what you want to focus on. And that is getting the sales. Now, here's the thing. I want to explain something else about this funnel thing. So everybody's pushing this funnel. And someone asked me a very interesting question the other day on a call. What is a funnel? I said, well, what is a funnel? Because everybody is calling a funnel, everything is calling everything a funnel. An email automation list, they're calling it a funnel. A sales page, they're calling that a funnel. That's what ClickFunnels is, right? That's a funnel. Or an opt-in page to a page, that's a funnel. Those are all little pieces of a really, really, really large funnel. And how one of the big things that we do differently is we don't leave anything out. So we take you, I'm not going to go into all the details. We take you from, how do I get the word out there? Like how does that even look? So from that point, from the hook, how do I start? Like, is it an ad? Is it a social media? Like, how do I get this out? Is it LinkedIn? Is it Pinterest? All that. How do we get this out? Then how to work through the whole funnel. There's many, many steps, and there's many, many veer-offs. It is complicated. When I explained this to my tech guy, they were like, what the heck? How did you come up with this? I'm like, I do not know. But anyway, then at the end, you are going to go through the sale, and guess what? We do the sales for you. So there is places in there where you can intervene, but it really is done for you. And something, I just have to touch on one more thing. I'm sorry if this is boring, but automation, you guys, I just had a meeting again this morning with someone, and they're not automating because they're so used to they had one of those accounts where they could make a survey. They're using this platform. I haven't trained them on it. And they're like, oh, we're just doing that. I'm like, oh, you're making this so hard. Let me show you what needs to be automated without taking out the person. People are really, really mixed up with that, because who's been through an automation thing where you never ever talk and there's never ever a real person? That you're not probably going to buy. There are places, and knowing how that entire system works, having someone guide you, working together as a team to build, it's just, the results are unbelievable. It's phenomenal.
And our goal is for you to be able to plug in, use our systems, and automate the parts of your business so that you are essentially not working as hard, not doing that grind, and you can bring in those high commissions. So we want each one of you to, share this with friends. If you're curious about what high commissions look like, you want a trusted company that's been around for 50 years. If you're tired of that grind, right? Tired of that grind, those highs and the lows. If you're ready to make high commission sales, put in the comments masterclass, and we're going to send you our masterclass. We're going to show you exactly how we do this, how we teach others to do this. We are all about building a high ticket franchise. And there is such incredible opportunity in this, not only to make passive income, to be, set yourself up to make income for life coming in, to really be at a place where you need to start thinking bigger and not go just for that next quick fix or that high and keep that hustle going.
Can we stop with the highs?
Yeah, we want to build a franchise. We want to build a legacy. We want like-minded people.
It's like looking at the shiny thing. Oh, I'm going to start with this business. I'm going to start with this business. Oh, she said this was great. Nothing is the biggest sabotager of that. When I stopped training, that was one of the big reasons. Because when I started, I was one of the only, there wasn't very many trainers, and then all of a sudden everybody was a trainer. And this is what happened. People wouldn't just listen to me. They'd be, but this person said this, but this person said this. It's always great advice, but when you're not focused, you get no results. And it's the same as this. And that is what we help you do. When we are mentoring, when we are on our calls, on our team calls, when everybody's together, we focus in, we zero in, plus we have the tools, plus we're super motivational. That's an issue, as you guys can tell. Like we
motivate ourselves.
We're excitable. We love life. That matters. All of that, but we have all the components to make it successful.
If you made it to the end of this video, I know that you're someone that is looking for more. Type that masterclass in the comments. We want to send it out to you, and we want to raise up a whole entire group of women that is ready to make high commissions, work less, but smarter.
Get out of the grind, not into the grind.
Absolutely. Okay, we're done.
Bye.